the outlaw.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Deshaun Hamilton, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, you spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Come on, set. 70, Indy. 5.
This quick pass complete to Sutton. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That throw good for 4. It's second down. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well.
And caught by Sanders. Touchdown Broncos. Emmanuel Sanders.
Ready? 60 or. Pilot, 64.
On first down, it's Lindsey. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. They'll go jet sweep here with Sutton. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. On third down, Lindsey, a beautiful fake. Oh, and now he bowls it over. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 3 yards won't be... Gets past one man. And now running right through it. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. What a boost for this offense that he can throw in a run like that after the success that he's had throwing the football.
I love that, being able to mix in something a little bit different just when you're starting to think that's all you're going to see. He changed it up, flipped the script on him, and boy, did it work to his offense's benefit.
That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll buy some time right. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. And you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt. Back to throw now on second and 10. He's got Jake Butt, his tight end. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. This is Royce Freeman, second-year man from Oregon. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
10-2 stop.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Set 50, plant.
From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's 3rd and goal. Being chased out left, and he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he
Ready? 90, Wolf.
to throw from his end zone. Glover sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Joshua Jackson there to knock that one away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
It got his man complete. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 46 yards.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. And he's got this down to the 35. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down.
Set 60
So
out,
into
Wolf.
Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
We got 6.
They're mobile, agile.
Let's go now. 70, Indy. Ready?
On 1st and 10, Glover. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
On the set.
This quarterback now at 200 yards already in this first half, and he's not done yet. 1st and 10. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. Still going, and he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. And now he'll tuck it and run. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Phillip Lindsay, his 3rd touchdown.
Let's go. 60 or.
They'll run on first down. It's Lindsay, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety?
And that's caught at the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards.
Go. 15, Lonnie. 15 line.
On first down, Lindsay. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Young Trip is here, baby.
60 Pittsburgh. 42.
They'll run on first down. It's Lindsay. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll run with Lindsey. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Phillip Lindsay, his second touchdown.
Here we go. 90 Wolf.
Touchdown, baby.
22 Jet Bombers. 22 Jet Bombers. On the ball. Let go.
Throwing on first down. Glover escaping the pressure right. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time.
Set. 8 reads.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46. They'll run. It's Lindsey. Blake Martinez, the NFC's leading tackler a year ago, in on the stop. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it second and 12. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Pass complete here to Sanders. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. The pitch back. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert? And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
Let's go. Hello there. 50
On first down, Lindsey. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And that's caught inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
Preston Smith there on the stop. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Second and 6. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Looking to throw. Glover, and that's complete to the tight end Hireman. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jeff Hireman, his first.
Set up, 15, Lonnie. 15 Lonnie.
They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 20. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Flushed out right. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. Sutton is part of a good young receiving core for the Broncos. They liked Sutton enough last year. They traded away Demaryius Thomas, if you remember, halfway through the season. And Sutton, he responded. Rookie campaign, had over 700 yards, 42 catches for the man from Brenham, Texas, which is located halfway between Houston and Austin. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Well, that last run for a first down, it really should be the last straw for the defense. I don't care how many they've had in the box. They need to add more people.
And they can't corral him. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Phillip.
Here we go. 50, plant. 42, go.
On 1st down, Lindsey. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Lindsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. They'll run on 1st down. Lindsey, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Glover, flush to his right. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 27-yard line. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Back to throw. Glover rolling to his right. He'll try and run it. And he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Looking to throw. Glover eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
50 outlaw.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. And his throw is incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And, Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
Denver has the first down to play, going for 15 yards. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, they have had success when he keeps the ball running it, but not in that situation. I mean, I think we got an example of why NFL coaches really don't like their quarterback in the running game.
Because whether he keeps it or not, he's likely going to take a hit, isn't it?
No doubt about it. And defenses, they're looking to put that hit on quarterback.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Back to throw. Glover. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Denver, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0.
Say, something's got to give. It's the coach. This is the 2019 season on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see 2 teams, each riding a 3-game win streak, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Denver Broncos. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, we are just west of downtown Denver off of I-25 at Empower Field at Mile High. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And they had it easy last week. They jumped out to an early lead and then put it on cruise control from there.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet. And both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
Throwing on first down. Glover dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He finds an opening past the 40. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Off the play fake. Glover. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Emmanuel Sanders His...
Got it. 61. Match box. Like that.
On first down, Glover. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Airing it out for Hamilton. He's got a man complete. A huge play there for Denver. 41 yards.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
And they're picking up right where they're...
And the pressure gets to him again. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts them on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here.
Ready up.
47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47. Yo, 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 yo.
Off play action. Glover eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run him. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. DJ Hayden right there on the coverage. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Being chased out left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Set, ready? 60 or 80 weapon.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Hey, hey, watch the edge. Watch the edge.
On 1st and 10. Glover flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Looking to throw. Glover. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Glover rolling to his right. Open man, and that's his tight end, Jake Butt. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Throwing on first down. Glover. And an alley to run. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Off play action. Glover. Battle for it here, and this will be caught. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football. And caught by Sanders. Touchdown Broncos. Emmanuel Sanders.
Recon, 152 fighter.
first down. Glover, and that's complete to Sanders. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. The 6th season in Denver now for Emmanuel Sanders after those 4 years in Pittsburgh. And you may recall, Sanders tore his Achilles December 5th last year in practice. But before the injury, he was on his way to another 1,000-yard season. Would have been his 4th in his first 5 years in a Bronco uniform. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 49 yards. Back to throw. Glover flushed out right. He'll run it, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Step, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
Go, 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 run, run, run!
Ready? 10 low ball. Snap.
On first and 10, Glover, and an alley to run. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. The Broncos in the hurry-up trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. Forced out to his left. He'll get this to Philip Lindsay, complete.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. It's a big game. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. 2nd and 11.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him.
This is caught inside the 15. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, as time expires in the first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. That is a near-perfect end of... Off the play fake. Glover. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Philip Lindsay, his 6th. Throwing on first down. Glover, flush to his right. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Looked at me like they adopted with my kindergarten.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders, 7.
Down. 15 line. 15 line. Let's go.
Off play action. Glover. They'll roll him out right. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
Ready?
Off the bootleg. Glover. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
Well, we talked about Phillip Lindsay so much last year, but it bears repeating. Undrafted in 2018. The Broncos would sign him in May, and that was a good decision. He would have a 1,000-yard season, 9 touchdowns en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. So from undrafted to playing in the Pro Bowl in 10 months, that's pretty clean living for Phillip Lindsay.
Set. Ready? 30 base.
Lay down.
2.
Off the play fake. Glover. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Glover. He'll buy some time right. And his pass incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
He got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Noah Fant with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Set up. 60 outlaw. Hit it.
On 1st down, Glover steps away to his left. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And got his man complete.
Get the ball. Get the
So
ball.
in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. Escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack. Looking to throw. Glover.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. Well, he's going to go for it all. And caught by Sanders. Touchdown, Broncos. Emmanuel Sanders, 50 yards. And the Broncos capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like...
Let's go. 18 Gator.
On 1st and 10, Glover eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 2nd and 5. Buying time to his left. Dancing to his left. And he's got this down to the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Throwing on first down. Glover. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Set. 10 Lobo.
Guys, it's game.
Go.
On 1st down, Glover. Flush to his right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Throwing again. Glover, 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
On 1st and 10, Glover. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton is the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 30. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there.
Down. 8 Reed. Ready.
Throwing on 1st down. Glover. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Calais Campbell picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Back to throw. Glover in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Calais Campbell able to record his 5th sack of the season. Looking to throw. Glover, he'll let this go deep for Sutton. He's got a man, complete. A huge play there for Denver. 54 yards. Back to throw. Glover, and an alley. Now the ball comes loose, and the Jags grab it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Let's go now. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. 2.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Looking to throw. Glover. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking to go back to Sutton there. On 3rd down, Glover, but now it's 3rd down. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his... A big offensive explosion.